Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Peter Weedfald, Senior Vice President, Sales and Marketing at Sharp Home Appliances. Thank you for joining us, Peter.
Hey, I really appreciate it, Fred. Anytime I have a chance to get a couple of airwave times with you is always a pleasure and an honor.
Well, the honor is ours. Give us a bit of an overview, first of all, for an update for folks on Sharp Home Appliances.
Sure. So Sharp Home Appliances has been around for a multitude of years. I'm going to suggest back in the 1920s. And we have focused dramatically on consumer appliances for the kitchen. So we are a leader in countertop microwave ovens, built-in microwave ovens, air purification products, and a variety of cooking products. So we're very well known for cooking. And recently we announced we would have built-in wall ovens for the first time with the company. And also we have built-in products like superheated steam ovens. So a variety of cooking products that allow us to go out and deliver this message, which is Sharp, simply better living. And that's our moniker, our mantle, that's our logo. And what that simply means is our products are very simple to use. They're better than what you can find through other brands and products in the marketplace. It's all about better living or healthier living lifestyle.
And this new category of superheated steam ovens, now you're getting into it on the countertop side. So this is sort of a replacement for a toaster oven? Give us the idea here.
Sure. So, yes, we have a 3-in-1 built-in Super Steam Plus, we call it. That's 3 ovens in one, 485 degrees superheated steam. It also cooks at 212 degrees steam or convection cooking, and that's in a built-in wall oven. It is unique. It's revolutionary. It's one of a kind, and we actually build for ourselves and build for others and assemble and make it down in Memphis, Tennessee, so U.S.-based products. In order to open up the importance and to help America better understand the importance of cooking with superheated steam, we decided to bring out a countertop version of that product called Healcio, Healsio, Healcio. And Healcio is about healing, and healing is about cooking with water and cooking with superheated steam. So we have a countertop version for your kitchen. Yes, that will replace any toaster oven, and I'll tell you why it's a benefit to do that, and allows you to have a healthier lifestyle with this product, and it has key benefits. So we're excited about it, and the reason we brought it to market is to become a market maker for eating with water, and I'll explain what I mean by that, cooking with superheated steam in your kitchen. And since Sharp worldwide has sold over 2 million superheated steam ovens worldwide, we have the largest footprint of consumers worldwide who are actually using Sharp products to cook with water and superheated steam.
Well, describe for us what the advantages are to just an average consumer. If they hear about cooking with steam, they think soggy.
Yeah. So first of all, let me back this up a little bit. So the Healcio is a tagline that goes with Healcio, and the quote is, "Drink more water, eat more water, eat more water." And the reason we're using that tagline is hydration is extremely important for our digestive system. So if you think about fruits and you think about certain vegetables, so watermelon and spinach are almost 100% water by weight, Fred. Beverages such as milk, juices, herbal teas are composed mostly of water. So the benefits of water, let's start with water before we get to superheated steam. As you probably know, water is about 70% of our body is made up of water. In fact, 71% of the earth is made up of water. And water benefits for our bodies. It moistens our tissues and our mouth, eyes, and nose, protects our body, organs and tissues, frankly, helps prevent constipation, regulates body temperatures, lubricates your joints. So if you think about it, we all know that drinking water is healthy for us. I could ask 1 million people, and 99% would say, of course, water is healthy for you to drink with. So if water is healthy to drink with, well, then wouldn't it make sense that water would also be healthy for you to eat with? And basically what this product does, in fact, both products, the built-in and the countertop, and by the way, the countertop is in retail today at $399, so it is a much better choice than a toaster oven. And basically what the product does is it has a little water well in the front of it, and you fill the water well up. It's good for 60 minutes of cooking. And what that water does, it delivers hydration to whatever food you're cooking. It browns the food on the outside and keeps it moist and delicious on the inside. So it's never soggy. It is a perfect dynamic bimodal arrangement between the outside being nice and brown and the inside being moist. And basically what you're doing is you're eating food with water, hydration. And again, as I mentioned, the benefits of water to your body is very, very important, especially in cooking. So, you know, there's research out there, for example, St. Joseph Health, that suggests that, you know, cooking food with water-based methods may reduce the risk of diseases. They even quote such as type 2 diabetes. There's other studies that say if you cook food and it's very dry, it's not good for your body, because when you put food into your mouth, Fred, you know, the inside of your body, which is over 70% water, tries to move saliva, tries to move liquids to it to hydrate it so it can get through the system. So this revolutionary product called Healcio from Sharp is all about water, H2O, and the benefits of the product are fourfold, and I'll just run through them real quick. Number one, this product cooks at 485 degrees superheated steam, which I mentioned, which browns the outside of food and keeps it moist on the inside. Literally, though, Fred, it brings back the original texture of the food. I'm amazed when I cook salmon in this Healcio. I'm amazed at how green the vegetables become. And the only thing I can say as a layperson is the salmon grew up in water. The vegetables were grown in water. Literally everything that we're eating has some form of water as the mommy and papa to make sure that that pumpkin or that string bean or that asparagus grew up strong. And rehydrating those foods with water seems like the best way to bring hydration into your body. So I'll come up for air. The first big benefit is that it cooks with water and brings it up to 485 degrees, which browns it on the outside, keeps it moist on the inside. How's that sound? People,
I'm sure, always bring up the idea of heating up a leftover pizza or frozen pizza. Is this going to work with
Very
that?
good. Yeah, actually, I'm glad you brought it up. A couple of data points. The nice thing about this product is it rehydrates and brings back the original texture of food. So to your point, you ever take a slice of pizza that was sitting in the refrigerator for 3 days? It was delicious. Let's call it DiGiorno pizza. And then you take it and you place it in a microwave oven and hit it for 1 minute. Boy, it smells good. You put it on the counter, you go get a drink, and by the time you come back, it's either rubber or it's hard. The cheese is hard, the bread is hard, and you say, I can't put that in my stomach because it's not going to get through the system. It's not hydrated the way it was originally. Same if you put it in the toaster oven. In fact, I think worse in a toaster oven. What this does is you take out the 3-day-old pizza, put it in the Healcio Sharp countertop superheated steam oven, and it actually rehydrates the bread, rehydrates the cheese, and brings it back to originality. So the food looks brand new, tastes brand new, and it's a different sensation. Actually, we did a test in our built-in superheated steam oven. We took, and the countertop, we took 2 chicken fillets. We put them in a freezer for 3 days. When we took them out, both of them, you could hit them on the table, were as hard as a rock. We put one in a toaster oven, a well-known brand toaster oven, quite expensive, and one in our Healcio countertop superheated steam oven. And in 15 minutes, we took out the chicken that was cooked in a toaster oven. Fred, it was still as hard as a rock. In 15 minutes, same 15 minutes, we took it out of our Healcio countertop oven from Sharp. And guess what? It was moist and delicious, brown on the outside, moist. We put our fork in it, and it went straight through the chicken. And it was delicious. So, yes, reheating food is one of the key, most important parts of this product because, again, it rehydrates the bread, it rehydrates the vegetables, it rehydrates cheeses. anything that you have in your refrigerator.
Really interesting. Now, obviously, there are competitors out there, companies that are advertising this kind of cooking. What advantages do you have over the competition?
Yeah, so the only competitors, this is why I call it revolutionary and evolutionary sharp heel CO product, is the only competition really is those that are cooking with steam in a big built-in steam oven. And, you know, that's not 485 degrees superheated steam, that's 212. And there are marked differences between the two. As I mentioned, when you get to 485 degrees superheated steam, you brown on the outside and keep it moist and wet and delicious and hydrated on the inside. So there basically is maybe one competitor out there that I know of, but no one has brought three flavors of the power of water to the marketplace like we have just in this product, which is the built-in superheated steam oven 3-in-1, the countertop, and then a variety of other products that I can talk about where we have water as part of the position of the company. So, but the second piece, so we talked about you cook with water, a little water well, you put it in, it cooks for an hour. We talked about cooking with 485 degrees superheated steam, which most of America has never tasted food like this, Fred. So fresh, so refreshing, so hydrated. And then the third really important part of this product, believe it or not, I hope you're sitting down for this one. It's called Instant On, no wait, no preheat. And what that means, this really makes it revolutionary. You know, if you went to the store and you bought frozen corn, frozen pizza, frozen anything, and you had it in your freezer, if you look at the instructions of the box, it'll say, preheat your oven to 400 degrees, and once it reaches that, cook it for 22 minutes. Well, Fred, it's hard to believe, but you don't have to preheat this oven. You literally take it out of the freezer, take it out of the box, put it into the oven, and go. No preheat. You don't have to wait to get to 400 because it's going to go to 485 almost instantaneously. Now, that's a big time savings for America.
And cooking at that temperature means it's going to be done more quickly, I suppose, too?
Well, I think cooking at that temperature, the way it's designed, I believe you'll pick up some time savings by cooking with superheated steam. But I also think that the important part is the healthier part of it. So certainly it's not going to take longer. It will generally take less, but it's really the healthier part of cooking with superheated steam. There are articles upon articles about the benefits for cooking that way, but literally you have to try it and you have to taste it. And I can tell you, I have never seen vegetables and I've never seen food cooked like this on a countertop oven in my entire life. The fourth most important reason for this product, Fred, is a new craze all over America. It's called sheet pan cooking. And sheet pan cooking, I don't know if your mom was like mine, but when I grew up, you'd put the potatoes in one pot with water, you'd put the string beans in another pot, you'd put the chicken in another pot, you'd put the salmon in the big oven, and by the time she was finished cooking, she had 7 different pots, all at different times and temperatures, and we had a big cleanup when we were done. Well, this product comes with 2 trays, and it has sheet pan cooking. It is a 12 by 12 pan that actually allows you to have 40% more space than you would in a traditional toaster oven. So you can put your salmon on the tray and your chicken and your asparagus and your string beans and your potatoes and cook it all together at once, utilizing this countertop oven, saving you time, saving you energy costs, saving you all that cleanup afterwards because you're using one tray to cook your entire meal. That's called sheet pan cooking, which is really the craze across America today.
I'm curious, with the water well, if it should run out of water during the cooking process, does it shut down, or what happens then, or can you cook it all without the water?
You can cook without the water because the device is designed to have both radiant heat and the water that's cooked at 485 degrees. I think the other question is, can you change the temperature? So, for example, if you don't want to cook at 485 today and you only want to cook at 212, can you change the temperature of the device? And you can. It's very, very simple to use. There's 5 settings, Fred. There's a toast, so you can cook 9 slices of toast on this tray at once. There's a warming setting. There is a pizza setting designed for cooking pizza. There is a broil and bake, and those are the settings that you have. So very simple to use. Put the product in the oven. Say, I want to cook pizza. I want to cook it at 485. You hit it, you touch the dial again, and then you start and you go. Very, very simple.
Terrific. Now, you sort of hinted at some other products that you have on the market or coming to market using water as well?
Yes, sir. So if you look at our plasma cluster ion technology air purification products, first of all, we have an air purifier from Sharp that actually has a water tank in it, and that water tank is to humidify the air. So if you're someone with asthma, you have allergies, you have a baby, you can both purify the air with this plasma cluster ion technology while you actually humidify the air. So that's using water to humidify the air. And then secondarily, our entire line of air purifiers, Fred, have what we call plasma cluster ion technology, which is positive and negative ions. It's actually hydrogen and oxygen that gets together and goes after, in the room, actively, goes after viruses, bacteria, mold, mildew, caca, dog dander, and will attach the negative and positive ions, hydrogen and oxygen, to that dirty element that could hurt your respiratory system, and connects it together and drops it to the ground as water. So that's a whole nother way to look at Sharp from a healthy position on water. So we have water that we actually core down and heavy up in our air purification. Water, so you cook healthy in our countertop and built-in superheated steam oven. And then finally, we are the largest exclusive distributor for Skywell. And Skywell, which is a product that was invested by Foxconn Corporation, it's a device that actually takes the humidity in a room, Fred, humidity out of the air, puts it through this device called the Skywell, and delivers you purified water. So in essence, instead of having to pay for bottled water or having water deliveries, this device, plug it in, takes the humidity out of the air and creates it into drinkable, pure water. So a lot of water with Sharp. Sharp is not waterlogged. Sharp is a leader in water.
Sounds fantastic, and some of these technologies really do sound amazing. Now, you mentioned the price on the countertop oven at $399. Where is it that people can go for more information?
Sure. So it's actually $449 MSRP. The MAP price, yes, is $399. You can find us across Best Buy stores, physically in the stores or online. You can find us at PC Richard & Son in all of their 66 stores or online. You can find us on Fry's on the West Coast, RC Willey, BrandSmart down in South Florida, all through the internet. So the product is assorted quite nicely. Everyone's really, really excited about it. And I will tell you, Fred, I've done about 60 to 70 physical demonstrations of the product to consumers and to dealers. And every time I do it, people are amazed at the taste. They cannot believe you cook a brat in there. They can't believe how brown it is on the outside and juicy and delicious on the inside. And people are really fired up. I will tell you this quick story. My wife, Frances Ann, is Italian. She grew up with 2 Italian grandmothers, cooks pasta from scratch with the machine. She's a world-class chef as far as I'm concerned. She didn't want another device on her countertop. I bought one, and I paid for it for my daughter in New York City. My daughter surprised her with dinner, which was salmon, asparagus, broccoli, and carrots. She cooked it in 11 minutes in the countertop superheated steam Hilcio from Sharp. And my wife was going gaga over and over again, going, how did you cook this food? It's unbelievable. No salt, no seasonings, nothing. And when my daughter showed it to my wife said, I need 2 of those. So my wife today has had the 2 of these Hilcios at home, which I paid for personally. And Fred, she has never turned on her big fat 5 cubic foot oven again. This baby runs at, it's true, 1,750 watts and a 0.5 cavity. And I have to tell you, it's changed my life. It's completely changed my life, because now when I go to a really good restaurant and I look at the way they cook salmon or mahi-mahi or even meats, it's so dry compared to the delicious moistness that you'll find from sharp Healcio, where you're cooking with water. And we all know how good water is. We drink as much water as we can to be healthy. Now we need to eat it. So again, the tagline, Healcio H2O, drink more water, eat more water, and of course, then you'll be healthier and have a happier lifestyle.
And spell Healcio for us, so we have that.
Sure, it's Heal, S as in Sam, I-O, Heal, C-O, and it's just a kind of a once in a lifetime. What's fun about it? The first letter is H and the last letter is O. And think about it, it's H2O, which is what we're talking about, drinking more water, eating more water. Fred, I'm telling you, you cannot believe, it's hard because I'm orating how all this works, but once you cook and once you taste it, I guarantee you, one, you'll be turning on the big oven for special occasions like the holidays. And number two, you're going to enjoy the original texture of the food and how great it tastes, cooked brown on the outside, moist on the inside. And you'll, in my opinion, you'll be healthier, because when you hydrate the food, it'll go through your system and your body much faster and much quicker, which is really what we're trying to do. We're trying to turn food to stay healthy and to build muscle and nutrition in our bodies.
Well, once again, it's the Healcio Superheated Steam Countertop Oven from Sharp. Peter Weedfald, thanks for taking the time with us.
Thank you, Fred, very much.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C. Crane.